Hello and welcome back to Midtier. We are back once again in Hades 2, and today we're going to do something a little bit different. Kind of want to experiment with some different build choices. So, as you can see, with the black coat, since I've already gotten the tier 1 fear, now I can get tier 2, but we activate a tier 2 one, and now our target is Hecate rather than Prometheus. Don't know why I couldn't remember his name all of a sudden. So we're going to take on Hecate, and it shouldn't be too hard, and kind of make things a little more interesting, and kind of try out some different stuff. What we're doing is kind of messing around with the Arcana a bit. I was looking at this one, Strength. If you have no Death Defiance effects, you take minus 50% damage and deal plus 25%. And I actually got a bunch of moon dust from the broker in order to fully upgrade that, because I think it starts out as 30% and it goes up 10% every time you upgrade it. And on top of that, we got the Artemis keepsake, the white antler. For the next region, gain 20% critical damage chance, but you are limited to 30 max life, which is pretty low. So we're going to try this kind of risky setup, see if we can make it work. But we only need to get it to the first area boss, and that's kind of our goal. So
This is my path.
We're gonna see how we can do with this. This kind of high risk, high reward setup.
Time to shine.
Ooh, excuse me. Attacks have plus 10 power and deal damage. Sounds really good.
Imbued with greatest
Wow, that's pretty powerful already. So now if we can just get... and since we turned off the time limit, we just have... enemies have, like, certain extra perks. I know it's a prophecy one, so I'm going to be doing that one a lot. Yeah, already we're dealing a lot of damage.
Thanks, little one.
There's something really funny about him just pecking at the... excuse me. This is before the allergies actually getting pretty bad this time of year.
Plasma.
Oh, that's where you get the plasma. I know I need that for some of the aspects. So we're gonna go for... time I attack, you take 6 damage. Afterwards, your attacks deal 71. Damn. That's super risky, but we're gonna go for it. So it looks like we're seeing some of those traits coming in. That's spawning those like clouds you see at the Field of Morning. Let's go with Hephaestus. And then we can get the damage one on specials. That can help us for the next... The extra critical chance I feel like could be really strong on boss fights against regular enemies. They kind of die a little too quickly. I'm guessing that's like shielded until all the other enemies are dead? Is that how that works?
Rest again for now.
Are you wearing the black bloody coat? Wearing it, I should say. Heard how it's put together, but I've never seen it for myself. Let's see what they can do.
Well, if Hephaestus didn't build it, who did? Yeah, take extra reduced damage. Aphrodite, if we get the Aphrodite attack, that would be really, really good, but... Doing this without the attack is really bad. I shouldn't have taken that Chaos boon, but the idea of just super strong attacks was just too enticing for me. Okay, weird how the shadow like interacts with the Okay, we got it. Alright, extra power on the attack, please.
You faced the sirens at the bottom of the sea? I know them and their entrancing song only too well. They must have grown bored of dooming sailors to the deep.
There we go.
Fearless memory continues undeterred.
Okay, I've still got one more. We should have some really strong attacks after this.
Must have been my chaos spoon just then.
There we go. Yeah, let's go to the shop.
Yes, my lord. I spoke the oath, if that is what you mean. Thus in shadow I serve, and to shadow I'll return ere comes the light of dawn.
Being measured a mere coin, the very idea is absurd. Yet, there you are, paying for goods and services as though Kronos has already prevailed.
Sure.
My strength reborn. Go, Rocky. Appreciate the help. I'll send you to your graves.
Oh. Damn, we're just one-shotting people. It's like, okay, maybe not one-shot those guys. They got a lot of health, but...
Yes. I'm taking this back.
Damn. So I don't know if... I know the keepsake limits you to maximum of 30, but... Yeah. But I don't know if you regain that, like, after you unequip it. Damn, this is so strong. Okay, well, what else? Yeah, Arachne.
I'll drink of you and leave a little heap.
I like that little song she's like, or poem she's like saying, but
Sit and rest your wings.
even though she's literally talking about eating flies.
Grown so tired flying too, and you know the gods did this to me, don't you? Although I shouldn't say the gods, it was truly just the one. But the others, they didn't care. They were complicit in the whole thing. It was as though I was a spider to them all along.
Arachne. The gods could be kinder to mortals. You'll hear no argument from me on that. I have a certain point of view on it myself. Most mortals I've met, they've all been dead.
I mean, the story itself, from my understanding, is meant to be like a tale of hubris. Like, humans shouldn't get, like, too egotistical. And I think kind of the version, as I understand, I'm not an expert on like myths or anything. I guess I have, I have a pretty passing interest, so I probably know it more than the average person. But my understanding is the version where Arachne is kind of portrayed as being more sympathetic comes from the Metamorphosis, which is like which is Roman, not Greek. So it's a later writing. And what was it, Ovid, I think is what it was? Like, Ovid definitely had this very, like, anti-authoritarian stance to his writing. So all these stories have this very anti-god sentiment because the gods kind of represented authoritarians or just people in power in general. So that's kind of how I always read that version of the story, is it's not so much trying to paint the gods themselves in a bad light, as using the gods as a metaphor for powerful figures that Ovid was criticizing at the time, much like, the Emperor of Rome, for instance.
Yet you abide Olympus anyhow. I understand, I do. They're family. And that's one thing we can never change. Not really. Although the Titan whom you're up against, isn't he family too?
I don't know. At least that's kind of, like I said, that's at least how I've kind of read the version of the events. I still think Arachne is definitely a more sympathetic character, just because it is kind of pointlessly cruel actually it was Athena, I believe, what Athena did to her. But there's also different versions of the myth. Some versions Arachne's more, like I said, more egotistical, and it's kind of seen as almost like karmatic punishment, like she kind of got what she deserved. But in other versions, she's more sympathetic, so it kind of just depends on what version of the myth you're reading. Let's just go with extra armor.
Now you enjoy all that. Here's the gold.
Such fools to be enticed by the promise of a new golden age. When Kronos ruled, it was a time of peace then came. No war or strife, and no advancement or society either. The path of progress isn't paved.
No, I suppose that's one way to look at it, because, I guess technically the realm of civilization came after Prometheus and the rule of the Olympians. It's kind of like when people nowadays kind of talk about how things were better before industrialization, and I'm not necessarily going to disagree with that, but at the same time, if it weren't for industrialization, we wouldn't have video games. Let's go with sprint. Flutter Strike. Alright, good. That's actually exactly the one I wanted.
Farewell, Lord Charon.
Clad in Arachne's weavings once again. You spoke the oath of the unseen and would enact Night's testament this evening. Sense the growing fear. How much of it is yours?
A healthy fear, no more nor less, Headmistress. I'm honored that you granted me the right to take the oath. Assuming it was your doing, rather than Commander Skelenius.
Best not to speculate too much. 'Twas your own doing most of all. Then face me on this terror-stricken eve. You have made certain vows and shall experience the consequence.
Oh, that's different. This just does so much damage. Oh, took a hit there, unfortunately. That actually was pretty easy.
Return to shadows hence. Trust that your
white antler expired.
Some nightshade seeds.
So what to switch to next?
The amulet.
Maybe Athena? Although we will lose the Arcana. I don't know if the mic's picking that up, but there's a helicopter outside. And I was like, really? What the hell's going on? I would lose the benefit of that Arcana card, at least until I lose all my Death Defiance. Well, yeah. You don't have to pick the one that grants Death Defiance.
Farewell, Erebus.
Alright. You know what? I kind of like this new system where you only have to beat a certain boss to get, like, the bounty. Yeah, let's do it. Since we have the armor, we can afford to take some extra hits. No shadow. Can you only get, like, one per run? Is that how that works?
Chaos, I heard your call.
Reward previews are hidden. Afterwards, any gain. Yeah, let's go with that. Since we used up Artemis's keepsake.
Welcome back.
You're here.
You bear the amulet I gave to you. May it protect you and strike fear into the hearts of your enemies whenever I am not around to do the same.
Thank you, Lady Athena. The creature engraved on this, it's a Gorgon, isn't it? A guardian of some sort?
Oh, not exactly, no. More of a cautionary reminder about what happens when we gods are openly defied. Don't lose your head out there, cousin. What shall it be?
After you take damage, become impervious for 2 seconds. Your specials also launch a projectile head that can deflect, rearming up 2 seconds. Gain 1 Death Defiance that replenishes in each location, but you prime magic. It's only 1, so I can literally die once each time, and then I still get my Arcana back. But I think we're going to go with impervious.
Then make haste. May you again prevail.
Looks valuable, Rocky. Thanks, little one.
Alright, let's go talk to Narcissus.
You are so... Oh, know what I mean? What? Hey, tell me something. Is Echo really not okay? I thought about the things you said. How she was all alone down in the fields. How could I hurt someone without even trying, you know?
Narcissus, don't take this the wrong way, but I'm impressed you've given any thought to someone else. As for Echo, she seems to be getting by. Is there something you'd like to say to her should I cross paths with her again?
Sure, go ahead and tell her that I hope she finds someone who loves her like I love me. But don't tell her I said it. She'd just get the wrong idea and her heart would break. Again.
So this is kind of out of character of Narcissus being weirdly caring about someone else.
See her around.
Thank you.
Ooh, got the Flutter Strike. Nice. These attacks deal so much damage. This is just ridiculous.
What did I say?
Hermes.
Between Olympus and your father's house, and I had the pleasure of accompanying her. One day, she didn't show up. I knew right then and there something was off.
We have at least 2 of each elements. You deal more damage. I'd still have to get 1 more air and 1 more water. We'll try to get that done.
Going in.
Nice. Maybe we'll take the pomegranate. Save our money for now. Alright, I'm thinking maybe we'll take the Poseidon boon or keepsake next. Hopefully you can get some water element from him.
Just pulling our pins, trying to get our hopes up, only to dash them against the rocks.
Or maybe we should take Demeter instead.
Get your hopes up. Listen to me. I seek Kronos, not you. Perhaps you shall be hunted by some other agent, though.
You better believe it, gals. Even this lady knows a rising star when she sees one, when she hears one. And she's gonna put in a good word for us, won't she?
I just love that she literally wrote a diss track for Illinois. She claims that she, like, and she literally says, like, oh, you're obsessed with me, and yet it's like, you're the one who wrote a diss track about me. Let's try to get the hitch up, get some extra damage in that way. I like you can still hear still is singing, but just all muffled. Damn, we're just dealing so much damage.
They just won't shut up.
Alright, so, like I said, to get that boon activated, we need another air and another water. We have Zeus in our pool, so we can get a Zeus boon, and we take the Poseidon keepsake.
This one. Time to dry off. It's drier here, at least.
Well, there we go. We got Poseidon. So let's go ahead, take Poseidon, and then we gotta be on the lookout for another Zeus boon.
Reinforced.
Yeah, what? I forgot. What boon do I have for? Restore 5 magic. Yeah, I'm not even using that much magic. I'm mostly just punching everybody.
Do you reside now, niece? resembled some of Demeter's rolling fields of grain. Who knew old Hades had a pasture growing in the underworld?
Probably should have taken Demeter now I think about it. I did, and I even said that too, but I was thinking, oh, water, I need to take Poseidon. Whenever you claim...
Why not?
Illuminate my path. Point secured.
Alright, so now we just need Zeus. Another Poseidon. Well, we want a hammer. There's everything. Let's go ahead and break his shield first before we start punching. There's the hammer. Alright, what do we get? Specials briefly gain +5 power for up to 5 consecutive hits on the same foe. Specials launch, blocking your Omega attack, or special auto-fires. We're just going for the prophecy ones right now, since nothing really makes my attacks themselves stronger. That's the main thing we want right now, it's just stronger attacks. Okay.
Show me the way.
Wow, it's all the way over here.
Excellent.
Alright. So we need one more air. So we'll look for Zeus, though I think Aphrodite gives it as well. Oh,
You. Expecting someone else. Taking a moment to get my bearings. Was nice and quiet here till you showed up.
You haven't seen a gentle-looking nymph nearby, have you? She's often here on this bridge.
yeah, I didn't realize Nemesis could also replace NPCs.
Might be I scared her off. Got more important things to do than chasing nymphs. Anyway, go on. The spirits in this place won't like us making nice. Catch.
Take it. But be careful, Nem.
I don't think I've ever actually had a run where Echo didn't show up. Oh crap, she's gonna steal one, isn't she? Oh, we want this one. We got it before she did.
Flourish and reveal my path. I bid you shine for me again tonight.
You bear the mark of chaos, little star. The most ancient being in existence lost a child to our common foe. Thus, the great creator becomes the great destroyer.
Oh, they're talking about Nyx?
The choice is yours.
Yeah, we'll just go with extra healing.
It is yours.
What is that thing? Well, there's an air, so let's take that one. Yeah, tall order activated. I like how this build, there's like no strategy. Just literally just run up and punch people. It's no like stacking debuffs or whatever for extra damage. It's like, nah, just punch everything. I kind of love that, honestly. Sure. Oh my god, we actually got 100. Hell yeah! This build's actually kind of awesome.
I see it.
Alright, let's take the pomegranate. Yeah, extra tag. Health. And sure what, we got some left over, so we'll take the boon as well. Give all your boons of Zeus, which raise level for all boons of Hera. I don't really want that right now. Damn, we get those critical hit chance thanks to the Raven. Oh, crap. I guess those things don't do damage. They... Literally just keep punching. You know what? This is just fun, honestly. You gotta love when,
Relieved
you know,
at last of an infernal itchy spot.
infernal itchy spot.
Looks appeased.
It's just, you know, games like this where it's like a lot of it's about kind of creating these insane builds where you can just do all kinds of stuff. Sometimes it's just fun just to stack a whole bunch of stuff on top of each other, just doing ridiculous damage. And that's kind of why what makes the axe so fun, honestly. But it's so slow. But it's having this much mobility and speed while still dealing a ton of damage is just, oh god, it's great.
Fetch that, please, Rocky. Well done. Look upon me. Be free. Done.
Alright. I don't think we're actually going to take on Kronos. Or I don't think we're going to beat Kronos, but we'll give it a shot. But what to take? Could take the Evil Eye, or the Knuckle Bone, just to make the fight a little easier. Yeah, let's do the Knuckle Bones.
Pool of purging. One last drink. Kronos awaits.
Getting caught on the level geometry.
Should be a clear path to the house.
Ah, granddaughter, how kind of you to visit us again.
These guys do have a lot of health, though. Alright. Well, we're not going to get the... Oh, I should have checked. Let's see what that gate was. We're not going to get that Well of Charon buff for the Kronos fight, so I think it is okay to take like a side path, see if we can get something good.
Just a few chambers left.
Alright, what do we got next? You guys literally gotta stand and fire? Like, come on.
Area clear.
Okay, was there two? Or is it just... Oh, there it is.
Fetch, Rocky. Why, thank you.
Alright.
One chamber left.
Yeah, I'll try to go for those charged up Omega attacks.
Back already. My brothers each are aiding you, are they? Zeus doubtless leading from behind the safety of his palace walls. Poseidon blustering as though his victory is already at hand.
That sounds like them.
Fighting to defend their home. And they're fighting for you. You're right that neither one is much inclined to show concern. But why should they? Fear spreads.
They sat oblivious upon the surface realm for far too long. But do not listen to my rantings about them. Had you known your own brother, perhaps you'd better understand the impulse for such ill-conceived remarks.
In your confrontation, Kronos takes a burst of damage after the first 3 seconds. Summon fewer reinforcements. I think if we're actually going to beat Kronos this run, that's going to be our best bet.
I shall return.
And yeah, I kind of like how I'm not even using like the Omega attack. I'm just punching. Just punch. Okay. Do I take Hephaestus? Yeah, let's go for it. Yeah, just punch, 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 punch.
Your master will fare no better.
Gain some armor. Foes cannot knock you away. At the start of each encounter, you are briefly impervious. Gain armor in each location. Like, that one gives us the most armor for the fight, so I think that's best bet. Nice. Got through that. Got plenty of money for the shop.
Rocky fetch.
Getting a lot of resources this time. Okay, can't get the Nightmare, unfortunately, but get another boon. Let's go with the upgrade. Sure, extra special damage.
Better. This is for you on my authority.
Do we do re-offer? Yeah, sure. I got one still.
Let's do it.
You take less damage from nearby foes. Boons of Aphrodite treat all foes as nearby.
That's a feeling there.
And you know what? We'll take the health just to top ourselves off.
Sticks take me.
Like I said, I don't think we can actually beat Kronos without any Death Defiance, but we'll give it a shot. We are dealing a lot of damage, too.
You somehow reached the mountain of the gods, clashed with Prometheus himself, he claims. Whichever path you choose, we Titans shall be there.
Good. Then I have every opportunity to slay you all. So you liberated the prisoner of Olympus in exchange for his servitude? I heard Prometheus once had integrity.
But he has it still, which is the reason he has joined my cause. Besides, who better to lead my strike forces against Olympus than one who was so unjustly wronged by the gods? For I cannot do everything myself.
I mean, like, he's got a point, but at the same time, this is Kronos we're talking about. He was, you know, not exactly Father of the Year material. damage in. Damn! Doing really good.
Sir, you possess some of your father's strength. Or rather, mine.
Yeah, that's, I gotta say, this like Arcana card that gives the extra damage and damage reduction while you have no Death Defiance is surprisingly really strong. I was kind of not really expecting to get this far with it. And on top of that, I think I'm just also getting better at dodging Kronos' attacks. So it's like when I do take damage, I don't take that much. That was stupid. I left the circle too early. Took a bunch of unnecessary damage. Still got all my heals too. Damn, this was a really good run.
For what? Some grains of sand. My kin, be damned.
Seriously, I was not expecting to get all the way to Kronos with this run.
What did I tell you?
What was it? Strength? No Death Defiance, take minus 50 damage and deal plus 25. Like, I was not expecting it to be that effective. But holy crap, like, we managed to actually beat Kronos. And then we just also managed to get a ton of extra damage. And
I have what I need for now.
we didn't even use our Hex to heal.
What does the future hold? Only the fates themselves and perhaps Prometheus, the Titan of Foresight, know full well. Unfortunately, all of them are rather indisposed right now.
No! Return to Shadow now.
Yeah, it was a very fun run. Like I said, sometimes it's nice just to have a run where you just have a really simple strategy of just run up and hit everything as hard as you can.
Who dares? You think that you achieved a victory, witch? You merely prolonged your demise. For the Titan, whom you vanquished, possesses but the smallest fraction of my power.
So you heard. I'm surprised and humbled that you deigned to pay my meager accomplishments any heed, O Spirit. How did you know?
I don't think I've seen this portrait of Melanoy. Like, it's honestly, it's pretty cute.
I am all-knowing.
Also, the shades out there were going off about it. Some of them are right outside the tent. Told them they can't come in, but they're still out there, I think.
Thank you for keeping them at bay. Let's see what we can do.
You got it.
Not gonna worry about that for now. The decorating feature is definitely nice to have, though. Argent Skull. So only missing 2, the Furies and the Fates. Getting really close on a lot of these. Shimmering Rockets, the only one missing there.
You finally returned. The Shades reporting to Odysseus suggest Athena herself appeared before you here. I mean, not here, but in the underworld. Is that something I ought believe or no?
You ought. Athena gave her Gorgon amulet, with which she's able to locate me far from where she normally resides. I trust I haven't inconvenienced her too much.
Athena cannot go wherever she may please, no matter how it seems. But now you clearly have a stronger bond with her, and she, in turn, has a means to watch you.
Watch over me, you mean?
She has her task, as you have yours.
I do like the choice of words there.
This should work.
Attending a faithful beast. Rest your animal familiars for a night, granting them a plus 25% bonus to help find their resource type. That could be nice. Again, olives. I really need to get olives. I actually looked that up to try and figure out where to find it, and it looks like it's the plus locations to sometimes contain a moon monument or unseen sigil. Probably will go for that. Because so many of the things I need right now require olives, I was looking that up. It's a seed that you get on Olympus. So next time I do a surface run, I'll probably take the spade and whichever animal companion is associated with the spade, which I'm guessing is probably the one I don't have yet. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get this one.
Hear me, Celine, if you so desire. Aid me in finding that which I require.
Gotta get that one, but I need Mandrake. Three nectar. Yeah, let's buy a nectar. And let's get that concoction going. 'Cause that'll come in handy.
Now, if time cannot be stopped, then we shall see. If spill my blood I must, so mote it be.
Very well then.
I do really like how in this game you're actually like casting a spell to get these upgrades, where in the original game it's like you're just paying someone to like do a renovation for you, which is kind of funny in its own way. Like, but the spell is definitely has a very nice touch to it. +3 nectar. We do need more nectars, so maybe we will go for that. Or maybe we do shadow. I'll think about that for a little bit.
What have you done?
Oh, if only. Some moon dust.
How did you? That nectar you've been passing around? Don't see why you bother. Not everybody deserves it anyhow.
Deserves? And I suppose you think you're fit to be the judge of that?
Yes. Who do you think I am? If everybody just magically got what they deserved, I'd have no reason to exist.
I guess that's one way to look at it.
That's awful.
That's life.
Your little garden there has cheered this old place up a bit, goddess. In trying times, such simple pleasures often first to fade. Precisely when they're needed most.
Thank you, and pleased to hear it, great tactician. Though I'd not expected the mere flower patch to leave such an impression on someone like you.
Come now, all I do is pay attention to details. Victory comes to those whose hearts are predisposed. I mean, look at us. Our spirits are quite literally all we have. And now flowers.
Help keep an eye on them for me, would you?
Of course.
Nightshade.
So, we'll
Drink of the earth.
go ahead and plant these. and then kind of make a plan for the next run, I think. Not going to do it right away, but we'll see what we got. Okay, the buff is on the blades.
Welcome to the vanguard of the underworld.
Aspect of Pant. Your special seek foes in your cast and fire more shots if channeled longer. While you channel your mega attack, you occasionally parry, then riposte right after. Aspect of Pan does actually sound really good, so let's give that a shot.
Grant me the aspect of Pan.
Never met him, but I heard good things.
And we get rank 2 right away. Special seek foes in your cast, fire more shots if you channel longer. Alright.
Word reached me that this past night you achieved what you set out to do, young one. Major congrats on that. All my disciples and myself salute you on a job well done.
Thank you, Commander. Though this was a step toward victory I never could have achieved if not for all the training and counsel from Headmistress, Odysseus, and yourself.
And she even gives credit where credit is due.
Class act all around. Alright.
Do I dare?
So Scylla is the next target. But let's go ahead and try this out, see how it works. Oh wow. Like deliberately trying to miss and it still like cycles back. That's actually pretty cool. Nice. So it's kind of like the, what was it, the Chiron bow in the original game? I really like that weapon. I thought it was a lot of fun. It might not necessarily have been the best weapon in the game, but it was just so much fun to use. Just like get something that does like a lot of damage on specials or like racks up really quickly. Like I usually would do the Charon bow with like a Dionysus build and get lots of like, just build up tons of the hangover effect. Got a new one here. Oh, so if you unlock new weapon aspects, you gain new trials. I really gotta do more of these, because they are kind of interesting. Alright, so if we go for Scylla, what keepsake do we take?
Heed well the oath.
Let's do time.
My birthright.
We only need one. Time is basically not a factor as long as you keep moving. Don't stop.
Another keepsake, perhaps.
What special would be good with the different gods? I don't know. I'm gonna have to maybe like look at the yeah, we're definitely gonna have to work on getting more. No, we can to take another bath with Nemesis. Yeah, I think now that we got all the keepsakes, I think what we want to do is start getting more nectars so that we can like rank up our relationships with the different characters. Yeah, I don't know what keepsake to take though. I'm gonna like look into the different boons and maybe try to find a good one for racking up lots of special hits all at once. But yeah, that's a very successful run. I really like that Arcana card. Like that was way more effective than I thought it would be. I kind of thought, all right, cool, we'll do this brief little run just to try some different stuff. Also, I like the look of these blades. Like they just look cool. I think I like the original, just kind of the knife and like the sickle. But this one kind of cool too. It just like you have like a really big knife and then kind of just a little spindly like stiletto almost. But yeah, we'll call it there. It's a very fun run, very successful. Hope to have another successful run again here soon. But until then, I'll see you later. Bye.